You're right. That's weird. It's usually the opposite. Here, put that up with your glass there.
It's not odd that I'm right. Hello, welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Bill.
And I'm Josh.
And today we have got an Old Ezra 7 barrel strength at 117 proof. This is by Lux Row. It does, however, say that it's distilled and aged in Kentucky, bottled for Lux Row Distillers in Bardstown, Kentucky.
So this might be Heaven Hill juice.
And Old Ezra used to be Heaven Hill. In fact, I've got some discontinued,
some older stuff down there.
Some discontinued Old Ezra 7-year-old 101 here. Let's see what it has to say. It doesn't have much to say.
Oh, on the front here. Bottled by St. Louis,
Ezra Brooks
Missouri.
in St. Louis. That's bottled.
So this is... So no information on where it was distilled.
As I recall, this was
Heaven Hill juice?
This was Heaven Hill juice.
Okay. Which we love Heaven Hill.
Now, of course, this is discontinued now. You can't buy this anymore with a 7-year age statement.
Yeah.
You can buy Old Ezra, but you can't buy it with a 7-year age statement.
Yeah. So, it's a different juice now. So this is 7 years old and age stated on there, but it's not from the same distillery. Probably. Maybe. That's one of the things we like to see from distilleries is a little bit of transparency. If you're not distilling your own juice, where are you getting it from? You don't have to tell us exactly where. Just tell us what town. We can figure it out from there.
I think we kind of get this with this one. They're telling us that they're not doing it themselves. It's someone else.
Yeah.
So, and as you can see,
you've been into this one recently. You took this to Wednesday night, correct?
I've been in, no, I don't think so.
No? Like you just drinking it on your own for a while?
I tend to hang on to the good stuff.
Ooh, boy, that nose.
Sweetness.
Yeah.
Cinnamon.
Mm-hmm. I whiffed the bottle. Oh my God, I almost dropped this glass. I whiffed the bottle as you were pouring them. Did I pour them? You poured, I don't know, whatever. And I smelled so much like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It was crazy. It gave me a memory back to when I was a little kid going to a donut shop before school in Dallas, Texas. Or Flower Mound, Texas.
Suburb. Yeah.
Yeah, suburb of Dallas.
Had a donut shop and get your nails done on every corner.
Around every Kroger.
I'm telling you. Or Albertsons or Tom Thumb or...
I mean, it's cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I never had that cereal, so I can't. I mean, my mom used to make me cinnamon toast.
So it's cinnamon sugar with a little bit of a bready note.
Like I said, she used to make me cinnamon toast.
Yeah.
Yep.
So pretty much the same thing. This has that oak impact. It's 7 years old. It should have a little bit on there. It's a decent color. Actually, you know what? It's a little light for 7.
It's a little lighter in the bottle than it is in the glass. Seems to me, anyway.
You're right. That's weird. It's usually the opposite. Here, put that up with your glass there.
It's not odd that I'm right.
It's odd that it's a little darker in the glass than it is in the bottle.
Especially with a black labeled.
Yeah. Well, it's white on the back. So a little bit of a difference there. You go in. I'm going to keep talking about the nose. Because you've been drinking this lately. There's a little hint of some graininess that's on the nose there.
And it comes through.
Okay.
It's a very, very interesting bourbon.
I'm excited to take this sip here. You keep talking.
It's got a bit of spice. It's not crazy on the spice. There's more on the front of the palate. Not much on the mid, and it's in the back. For 7 years old, there's more in the back than I would expect. More oak impact. For me, it skips the mid palate.
That is absolutely Heaven Hill juice.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
That's Heaven Hill juice.
It'd be interesting to compare this.
If I'm wrong, let me know.
And it'd be interesting to do a blind on this with Heaven Hill 7 bottled and bond, and maybe even go to the old discontinued Heaven Hill 6 bottled and bond.
Yeah.
And just do a 3-way comparison on them.
This is cinnamon toast crunch.
And oak.
Yes. But it's not heavy.
No, but it's there because that's what it's on the back of the palate.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm getting there. I'm just not getting any mid palate.
There's a really nice layer of sweetness that it leaves over the whole tongue. The middle is a little left out. I'd like to see a little bit more there. But the front palate, which honestly a lot of bourbons don't leave much on your front palate.
No.
This is heavy sitting in the front, heavy sitting on the back. This is a really good bottle.
What you and I call dessert bourbons leave a lot on the front. Like Willet Pot Still leaves a lot on the front.
That was like a raspberry cheesecake almost. I was trying to see if there was a date when this one was bottled or anything on there.
Look for a code etched into the glass.
This is 03?
Yeah, it can't be that old.
Can't be that old.
No.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty positive I picked this up at MC's Wine and Spirits or MC's Moonshine in Strawberry Plains, Tennessee, which we're going to stop at.
Yes, we are.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
And it's, and I'm pretty sure I bought a case. So six bottle case. But.
That's the first Luxra product that I have had. And this is not distilled by them. And they obviously nowadays have their own distillate. But boy, that is good. I don't have much. I'm going to try to get like a half a drop of water in there. See if I can get that to...
We can always add a little.
Try to get that to go down here. So I got a gnat. There we go.
And by the way, if you catch the barking in the background...
We apologize.
But they're trying to tell us something, I'm sure.
Overactive.
Yeah. One of them is trying to tell us something. It's mainly the one.
That's a lot sweeter with the water. Did you have any water?
I put one drop of water in it. I didn't catch much difference in it.
Get your nose like really into that glass real quick. Like.
No change.
There's like a level of sweetness that quite wasn't. It's a little deeper on the nose.
See, like I said, I've never had Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. I've had Cinnamon Toast. And I'll never have it again the way my mother made it. So, I don't care who your mother is or anything else. You'll never have it like Mama made it.
My grandmother, and that's what we called her, grandmother, was a good cook.
She was.
She could make some very good food. I always look forward to a home cooked meal from grandmother.
Even if it had tomatoes in it.
Yeah. I'm not a huge tomato fan or onion fan. There's not very many vegetables, and I'm like, yes, I will have some of that.
Ketchup you like. Tomatoes, not so much.
Yeah, a raw tomato, not big on that. I'm more of a fruit person. It's really funny because my little sister Ashley loves vegetables. Like, almost doesn't eat fruit at all. But she loves vegetables. I'm on the complete other side of that spectrum. I like the sweeter, sour notes on the notes, flavors.
This has got some sour to it. I mean, it really it's that
like
oak,
a little tiny bit,
that oak or spice or whatever it is that comes through on it.
That sits on the very back of the tongue.
And I can tell you that this was less than 50 a bottle. It was probably closer to 40 a bottle, and it was one of those stores where you can go into and you can do a tasting. And when I did it, I can guarantee you I bought a case, and I think it was a 6 bottle case.
Looks like you got 5 more too. So
it's just, and it's not that I didn't. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that there's so many bottles to go through.
There's a lot behind us. Yeah.
So,
and you probably bought some things and drank it.
When I bought this one, I think I bought a case of Buffalo Trace, and I bought a case of something else. Yeah. And I bought it. I think I bought 4 cases of stuff.
You traveled a lot for work when I was younger.
Yes.
So you were out and about, and then able to pick up things you couldn't find in North Carolina.
Yeah, you stop in for a few minutes, and sometimes it was the hottest Christmas toy that you kids wanted.
Yeah. Yep.
Tickle Me
Tickle
Elmo
Me
comes
Elmo.
to mind.
I was in my head. I was right about to say
I was
that.
like, man, I don't think I'm ever going to find this thing. And I found it in Irving, Texas at a Kmart. And I wound up buying like 4 of them because we had family members that I thought were looking for it too. And I was like, okay, let me call you because I couldn't text you back then.
Oh, yeah. We had to wait till you got home.
and go, hey, were you looking for a Tickle Me Elmo? Because
I got 3 extras.
I can take care of you.
Yeah.
So,
heck, I remember this is obviously we were in North Carolina for this, but Christmas shopping for a Nintendo Wii. I remember you got me up at like, it was probably earlier than I'm thinking now, but probably 5-ish in the morning.
5, 6, because they probably didn't open until 8 or 9. It was in Circuit City back then,
I think
which is
Hickory,
gone now.
In Hickory, right?
No, it's Salisbury.
Salisbury, okay.
North Carolina.
And we drove all the way over there.
Because I didn't feel they would have as much demand for it as some of the others would. And we got there and we got the last one. We were standing outside in line.
We got the last
They had like 4 of them available and we got the 4th ticket. So, yeah. So
you did a lot for us when we were kids.
Yeah. I don't think so.
You did.
So, but anyway.
And you're doing a lot
back
for
to
me
this one
right now with these bourbons you picked up at that
throw
time.
your grade out here.
Oh, man, this is really hard. I'm hesitant to give out A's because A's are like, cannot beat this. Like, would want 3 to 4 cases of it on my bar. I'm going to give this a B+, but it's so close to an A-.
I'm at exactly the same point with you.
Yeah.
It's a B+. And again, this is where we've talked about this before. Do you feel bad when you take multiple bottles? No. Because when you find it and you like it, buy it. Period. That's it. Because you're never going to get a chance at it again. Especially if it's a store pick. If it's a store pick or a special bottle, you got to take that opportunity when you get it. That's it. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
And so, if you can,
I do hesitate on like the very special releases, like a BTAC. If you buy like 2 cases of BTAC, like honestly, screw you. That's a lot of BTAC.
Yeah.
Unless you're a restaurant or something like that.
Right. And they're all, but here's the thing though, they're only 3 bottle cases. So
true. Okay. If you're only buying 6 bottles,
yeah.
Do your thing. If you're buying 12 bottles, I really hope you're giving them to people.
I mean, I've only come across it one time sitting on the shelf, and there were 3 bottles of Stag, and I bought all 3 bottles.
Those ones
two
behind us?
2 of them are still there.
2 of them are still
and
there.
the other one we had at your sister's wedding last year.
Yeah.
So those are held for special occasions, and that's what they're for.
That's so crazy that I was so drunk at Ashley's wedding that I don't remember that I was drinking George Stag.
But
hey, B+, so close to an A-.
Yeah. So here's the thing: you're not going to find this one in particular,
but you will find.
But you'll find others that are like it.
Lux Row's own distillate, which I'm sure is incredibly similar to this bottle.
And on this, really thank you to the stores who do tastings that will open a bottle to have around for tastings, because you're not pouring ounce pours, you're pouring quarter ounce pours.
Yeah.
And give the customer a chance to do it, because not all customers are going to be like me. They're not going to go in and say, I like that, I'll take a case. Most of them are going to buy a bottle, maybe 2, things like that.
Yeah.
But when I'm 200 plus miles from home and I run into it and I get a chance to taste it, I'm going to get it when I can. If it's there and I'm like, that's good on the palate, even if it's a fresh open and sometimes when you're in a tasting situation, you're down to a half bottle, you've got a better feel for what it's going to be like when it's had some air to it.
Yeah.
So,
and you can control the environment at which you keep it once you have it.
Yes.
So if it's a low bottle,
cool, dark place.
Like if you were to try this at a liquor store and it was a little not quite what you're looking for, you might say this might be a little oxidized. This has probably been out for 6 months. Maybe not in the best environment that it could be in, but by the time you get it home, if you drink it down to this point, it'll be.
If you drink it down to that point, just keep drinking.
Yeah. Yeah. Bottle.
When in doubt, don't pour it out.
Bottle kills.
Yes.
Bottle kills.
Yes.
That's when you finish it, you flip it upside down. That's
really? Is that what that is?
That's what it is. That's a bottle kill. when you finish it and you have it flipped upside down.
I've never kept bottles. Well, I'll take that back. I've got one I've kept.
I think it's just like you drink, you have your last pour and you flip it upside down.
I'm
You
just
take
done.
a quick picture.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But anyway.
Lux Row, we're going to be there.
Yes.
And we actually might be altering our schedule just a touch.
Well, you're in charge.
So that we can, that's right. That's weird. I am in charge.
It's your first time to go. You're in charge.
So we might be altering our schedule just a touch to have a little bit more time at Lux Row to see if maybe we can have a nice flight and have some nicer whiskey while we're there. So B+.
Yes. Agreed.
Sorry, I tapped my mic there.
And like and subscribe.
Please, if you like what you see and you haven't liked the video or you haven't subscribed yet, now is the best time to do it.
Yes.
It costs you nothing.
Costs
you nothing. Maybe like not even 30 seconds, like 7 seconds of your time.
A second. It's nothing.
We would greatly appreciate
if you need help with how to do it, just let Josh know.
You're at your computer right now.
Send him a message.
And underneath the video, just to the bottom left of it, there should be a nice little bar that has all the information you need to see about it.
Especially if if you're on your phone, you have it turned, portrait size.
Just flip it this way. Flip it, portrait.
Widthwise.
Get you there. Bang, bang. You're done. That's all it takes. And then you can see all of our videos. They'll pop up in your feed. There should be a notification bell. I'm not sure if that exists anymore.
It does.
It exists. Hit that notification bell. You'll get a notification every single time that we upload a video, which is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 a.m. And coming up here soon, we should have some special released videos that come out more often.
And when we do something,
Christmas.
when something new comes out and we're able to get a bottle of it, we try to get it out there faster.
Yeah. And if that means pushing a video back or
just adding a video
to the week, we will do that.
Sure.
Yeah. So
listen, you're not going to hold us back from drinking.
Not at all.
So thank you very much. Have a great evening or day or both.
Or morning. And as always, please take care of yourselves.